Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to the holiday spirit with a very special project. We are building a cozy Christmas living room for our family Nisse, or Christmas elf. All thanks to a very special request from my daughter Cookie. We will be adding a lot of details, a decorated tree, a warm inviting fireplace, all to make sure that our Nisse feel right at home and give Cookie good reviews with Santa. I found this set of 2 houses in a craft store here in Stockholm, and I immediately thought about a living room and a kitchen. I'm going to be transferring both houses, but today I'm going to focus on the big one and transfer it to a living room. So let's start. I want to start on the outside. I want this house to look like Swedish houses. So the first thing I'm going to do is to change the shape of the windows. I love the arched windows, but I never saw any traditional Swedish house with arched windows. So we're gonna make those square. I am going to be using those window frame on the outside. So I am going to use them as my template to know how much I should cut. Oh, I cut the metal ruler and nothing happened to this. This is the worst thing I had to do ever in my life. And the sounds? But anyway, I managed to cut a square and now I'm gonna sand it. Before I stick the window to exterior wall, I need to work on the exterior of the house. I want it to be like traditional Swedish cottage houses. And to make the exterior, I'm going to use those wooden stick I bought from Pandoro. If you live in Sweden or in the Nordic countries, maybe you have access to it. I'm going to work on this model as 2 floors. This wooden stick is long enough to work in many places, but in real life, lumber is never this long, and that is why I'm gonna use part of it and then use another piece to connect up here. Let's measure. Too much crumbles from my fight with the house. So now I have all my lumber cut to the size. I will just glue it with a wood glue to the exterior. This is what lack of planning do. My wood glue is very expired and I can't use it, so I will have to do something else until I receive my new wood glue tomorrow. So let's work on small details. So now I think I will work on the inside. And the first thing I'm going to do is paint the whole room white. Now I would like to address the fireplace situation. A few years ago, I made this fireplace and I thought I will do the same concept, but I will build my own room. But when I got this and tried to use this in it, it's so big because the dimension of this wall is a very narrow wall and this will not fit. And as much as I love this and I love how it turned out, I can't use it. So I thought about making a smaller version of that one or using one of the fireplaces that I bought. Like, none of my options are really Swedish. Even if I feel like this one suits more for Swedish houses, I don't have to be like literal about the Swedish house concept. So I'm going to use this one, but this one needs some improvements. So it's been a few days since we last worked on our tiny house. While you weren't looking, I went and painted a couple of layers inside my house, but then I took a very bad decision. I wanted to use cool white for the walls, but instead I used light buttermilk, and that make it look like, I don't know if you can see it, it looks like raw wood. It doesn't look good at all. So we're gonna just give it a quick coat. Now this look better. I will leave it aside until it dries so I can work with it. And while it's drying, I'm going to work on the fireplace, or finish the fireplace because we already started. I am mixing all the bricks, so which color I get is a bit random. I'm going to use this glue because I am not sure that wood glue will work, because this side is cardboard. Oh, it's almost over. Oh no! Oh, I destroyed my floor. Now that everything is drying, I want to work on the exterior of the house. So in Sweden, builders don't just stack wood like this. They also have a third piece in the top. So they close this gap to prevent wind, moisture, and stuff like this from going inside the house. but because I want to save wood, and this is not a real building, I'm going to like leave a gap and pretend that this is the piece that's closing the gap, and the gaps are the blanks under. It's not pottery. This took forever, but it's finally ready to be furnished and decorated. So let's start. So I would like to start my decoration from the windowsill here. In Sweden, we decorate with light. And my original plan was to use this tree, if you see it, this tree, to have on the window, because I don't have place for a big tree. The original plan was to use this, but it's quite big and I don't have place for any other element if I use this one. So I thought I'd use this one, the tiny one. But it doesn't fit, it's too big. So I decided to go traditional Swedish, and I made this light, traditional Swedish light, and we're gonna have it in the window here. I will show you how I made this in my next video, so if you want to make your own. I still want to use this tree because, like, what's Christmas without tree? I don't know if I want to have it here. I like maximalism style, so I want more stuff everywhere. I think I want to use it on the fireplace. Like here, this side. This is the side. What we think. Let's leave it until we go decorate the fireplace. I made a carpet to have here. This is the first and last piece of furniture I ever made. Throw it down here. Like that. Burn myself so bad. I think to fill this space, I'm going to have curtains and a table. But I'm going to start with the table. Going to have this table here. I think I want to have a book and maybe a candle. So let's make one. So I'm going for a very simple candle. I am using a toothpick and a bead that already look like a candle holder, so it's skinnier. Yep. Glue. Black. So we have a candle. Now I want to move to the fireplace. It's too long here. Yeah, I think I like it more there. I'm going to use one of those big beads candle as our one like this. Now let's move to this corner. I want to have my Christmas tree, and this is like a traditional Swedish Christmas decoration. It's a goat made of straw. I want it to be here. I got those Christmas art to use on the wall, and I think it will be nice to use one or two on this wall. I think I want to use those two. Those a bit like look like windows. I'll keep them for another project, but for this project I want to use this. I still think it's too empty here, even if I am going to have the window here and it will do something, but it's still gonna be wide. So I'm thinking about creating a shelf across the room to put Christmas decoration and maybe books and stuff like this. Yeah, I like my idea. I agree with myself. Let's create a shelf. I am making a very simple shelf, like just using a wide lollipop stick. Shop the edges if they let me. It's so hard to shop. Thick wood is easier to shop than this ones. It's a good size. It will be easier to decorate it here and then put it inside. So let's start with some books. I also have some Christmas presents. I got these candles from a Miniverse, so maybe we can have them in the middle. They are a bit giant, like too big, but we can't pretend that they are oversized candles. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use them because I don't see where else I would use those. So tell me in the comment, shall I use it with or without the tray? For now, I will use it without. I'm going to use a pipe cleaner to create a small Christmas trees to have on the shelf. Before I stay in the house and add my windows and leave you with the final reveal, I would like to thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it and see you in my next video. Bye! A bit too big. My first print turned out the totally wrong scale, so let's try again. Yeah, this is more like it.